Hey, what's going on, man? This is the episode 2 to On the Road to the award show. Just like I told you last time, we're just talking about how his year went and things that he saw this year that, really stuck out to him. So, what's up, Chop? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, man? Latinx, always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's nice to see you again. You've been having a hell of a year.
Shit, trying to.
Trying to?
Yeah,
Shit.
people say everybody nominated Undertaker versus Kane. Ain't nobody said nothing about Vader time. They forgot. So that's how long I've been going since the beginning of the year.
Hey, but you can't blame him though, because I was like you just said, that was the
Yeah.
beginning of the year. So I feel like a lot of things were forgotten in the beginning of the year. But shit, if it's a classic or is it timeless, they'll remember. Just
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Vegas.
Yeah, too old to die young.
Yeah. So that's how it normally works. But so what's up, man? Shit.
Nah, man, really just still promoting this Undertaker versus Kane, and I got some still in store for December, and y'all know that shortly. I don't know when this is dropping and how that's gonna, but you'll know. You'll
Yeah.
see it on Instagram.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I still got some in my pocket, but we're starting off next year with a bang. I already have things planned for January, February, March. My whole first quarter is already kind of game plan, so
Yeah.
it's working.
Shoot, man. Well, you know what? I kind of spaced out for a little bit. Let's talk about the beginning of your year. You started off. Was it the show? The show was what first kicked off the year.
Vader Time came out, and then Vegas Project came out, and then right after was the show. So projects were both out, prior to the show.
Oh, okay, but that was this year, right? 2013. Okay, 2023.
2023.
Tripping. So yeah, you had the show. As we talked about, the show was amazing, and shit, you had Papo out there doing his
Oh
thing.
yeah, for sure. Memorable, dog.
Shoot,
Memorable.
every time you've been bringing him out, man, at Embrace the Culture. Is that the only places you brought him out?
Yeah, those two. He's been hype man extraordinaire the last
Yeah.
two shows. The last two shows that mattered too.
Shoot, it's just a matter of time. You're gonna take him on tour,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm gonna have to, bro. He ain't want to go to Cali with me, but I'm gonna try to convince him next time. He needs to stop bullshitting.
Oh yeah, he's gotta come.
They said hype man is dead. Not yet.
Shit, let him know. Shit, speaking of Cali, man, you've gone there twice this year.
Yeah.
Twice, man. Well, we all know that you went out there for Lighter Fluid the first time.
Yeah.
The second time you went for Undertaker versus Kane, the release party. So, man, how's the feedback out there? Like,
Man, it's really good, man. I feel like the fan base matches what I have out here, and out here's a little more homegrown. Over there, it's just straight like word of mouth. So it lets you know people are really respecting what you do and fucking with your movement. So that's always love, man. And don't get me wrong, nothing beats homegrown love, but sometimes it's people are supporting you just because of how
Yeah.
much they rock with you. So when people like first start rocking with you completely off the music, that's like super dope. And I have a lot of strong relationships in LA now due to my music. So it's like that's what we do this shit for.
yeah. So, I think you said this in the interview. Did you say? Because over there, are you getting artist fans or are you getting like fans of hip hop?
Man, both, man.
Both.
And then at the show, we had people that were straight there that they don't rap, like they were
Mhm.
there because they fuck with my music. So, and we were able to pack it out. Had Effect, Jack with us, AB, and they got to see a lot of people, and there was just people there for hip hop. Now, of course, there was artists there. It's always a networking thing too, but there was people there solely to support the music.
Damn. I think you said that on the J Vaz, or am I tripping?
Man, I might have.
I heard you say it somewhere, and when you first said that, the first thing that came to thought for me was, that's not here. I feel like
Yeah.
if you're getting fans, you're most likely just gonna get fans from another
Yeah.
artist.
It's a lot of that, and it's like it's trying to fill these shows with actual fans or people there to support the music. I know a lot of these shows be filled with a lot of these local shows be filled with just other artists and other artists like significant others and family members, but at the end of the day, that's not sustainable, man. You need people that can support you fully just because they mess with the music and they want to see you perform. They want to buy your merch. They want to listen to you. They want to put you on their playlist. So you got to create real fans, and I feel like the way we're doing it and the way I've been doing it kind of making that happen.
Shit, man. You know, you've been doing a lot. I noticed it's ever since. I don't know if you want to talk about, but ever since Crash Landing has ended, you know, you've been really going at it. Like, man, I'm starting to think, was that kind of holding you back, or it just happened?
Man, on the cool, it just kind of happened, man. Everybody was going through different things, and um, I felt like not everybody could put focus into the group the same. So, out of respect for everybody involved, we just started focusing on ourselves. And I just happened to have like a lot of stuff in my life going good, or at
Mm.
least good enough to where I could like maneuver.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I'm always trying to do is maneuver through situations, even if they're not like set up for me to win. I'm
Yeah.
always gonna try to win. So, man, just had a couple things line up, and a lot of that was off the strength of just genuine relationships with
Yeah.
people. You know, No Sleeps Productions, 86 Inca, Lighter Fluid, and just coming through on your word because they can invite you, but you got to get there.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
feel me? All they could do is invite you, and you got to get there. And no matter what, unless you could like communicate way before, it's like you got to get there, bro. You don't want to drop the ball and just lining things up, bro. Because it's easy to be like, oh, this came up, or oh, oh, I had to spend money on it. But if you really like somebody from your word, if you're gonna take on an invitation, you're gonna know that you're well within your means to accept it. So
Mhm.
don't ever put yourself in a position to like not honor your word. So yeah, I've been working a lot, and a lot of it is just grace, but the other half of it is just building off the genuine relationships.
Shit. I mean, I know you're doing good at the network part, but man, you're also doing great as far as you have merch available for every drop. Your content is pretty good. Um, Obviously your music. I think what are you dropping once a month right now?
Uh, at this point, I feel like I have to. So until
Okay.
I can't, but I've been able to keep it up since like September or even before that. So
Yeah.
I think after high power shit, then it was like the Samoan Spike. Then I did like that. No,
When did when did
September freestyle. Then I dropped.
when did Simone Spike drop?
I think August, and then
August.
high power shit was July.
Okay, cause man, I don't know why I felt like that's when you had a shift. There was a shift in your music.
Well, man, to be honest, after Vader time, I kind of didn't put myself in a position to drop the way I wanted to. So there was a little space before high power shit and my trip to LA came out where I was kind of like not doing much or just kind of like riding off the waves of Vader time.
Mhm.
And then after a while, I was like, man, I was watching some shit. I think I read some shit Nug Life said about how he after started dropping once a month, like it's when he seen his numbers going up. So I
Mhm.
felt like, bro, like at the very minimum, that's 12 songs, bro.
Yeah.
I can do 12 songs, bro. I got more than 12 songs just sitting in my phone. So I
Yeah.
was like, I started a lot because a lot of the time you start the idea but you don't finish it. So it's kind of like, man, let me wrap this up and get it out to the people. Or even with the Undertaker versus Kane, Navy was kind of trying to hold it off, and I was like, bro, we got it. Like we got it. Like we could wait for the perfect time, but the perfect time ain't gonna come. So let's get everything ready. The merch, the show, the music, the mix and master, the artwork, like, and then boom, made it happen.
Yeah.
But it's like you gotta want it,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. You just gotta keep going at it, huh?
Nobody's giving you nothing, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta want it. And it's cool when you could collaborate with somebody who wants it just as much as you.
Mhm. So speaking of collaborations, man, with you making those trips to Cali, is there any collaborations you can talk about?
Man, on the way, I got a track with MC Wicks on the way,
Mm.
Bad Child Beat, and then I got another collab with Viva Mezcal and AB Raps is on it too. We're trying to get another like Chicano artist on it, doing like some soul for the hook, but still in the works. So, I ain't gonna say his name until if we have him on there or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But out of Cali, man, that's all I got. I mean, there's other people there that want to work with me, but we just haven't like nailed it down yet.
Okay. What about man? I saw you shooting a music video while y'all were out there this
Oh
last time.
yeah, that we was shooting a video with for the Chokeslam freestyle with me and Queso. When we were shooting, we weren't able to get Navy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're waiting till Navy comes back down to finish it, but we got half the video done. But yeah, that's shout out Queso. Shout out Organized Crime, so they're dope, and we got that. It was good just having that collab, because I think it was good for like to spitters from out here, spitters from out there, and getting on one song, and that just added to the Undertaker verse Kane. But you see, it was a mix, you know, Vega, Lee, Queso, Derail, so 2 and 2.
Shit, got you. And man, I don't know if this is a secret, but you said you met Brownsville out there.
Yeah, man, I was able to show them love. Zapata the Ghost wasn't there, but I got to meet everybody else, like King S and all the gang, and it was cool, man. They showed love. They knew the platform. They knew who I was, and mainly because of you. But it's cool. They definitely tapped in with you, and definitely dope artists, man.
Yeah, they're definitely dope artists, man. Just like I made the post recently, you know, I felt like, I mean, as of right now, as a rap group, they're the only ones that I felt like really stick out. So,
man, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, so, and then I find it crazy. I don't know if you know a backstory from it. I find it crazy that they linked up with GT Garza. I'm kind of curious how that happened. By chance, do you know? Because they're on the...
they're on the album, yeah. No, yeah.
You know anything about that?
I brought it up to them, and they just kind of said, like, yeah, that's our guy. So, I don't know. I think it's more of, like, between Zapata and GT that they have that relationship, and that's how that song got together.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which I first heard of Zapata on Chicano shit, because I didn't know him before that, and then I got put on.
Yeah, I heard Vega talk about him quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think that's how I got put on, and then I heard an interview with...
J Vaz.
No, not J Vaz.
But he knows them too.
Yeah, because I heard them on there. Oh, I heard him talk about them there, but
they're super dope.
Yeah.
I think they got that category on lock. Now that, like, when you said it like that, I was like, man, I think you're right. Because you just, like, group. Group.
Because I can't think of no other group. I got to look back who are nominated. Shit. For those who don't know, today was the day we dropped all the categories. And, man, the comments were going crazy.
Hell yeah.
There was a couple of them that made me laugh. Somebody, when I did Female Singer of the Year, Rolly from
he tagged Slowly.
He tagged Slowly. That shit had me rolling. I was laughing. And then I think David tagged I don't remember the category, but he tagged Kanye West.
Oh shit.
So somebody sent me a message. They were saying, hey, there's people just putting their name in every single category, and you know, how are you gonna know if they're, like, say somebody who's a producer and puts down that they're an artist, you know, are you going to count that? And I told him, nah, I'm going to go back and do my homework. And if I don't see no, you know, actual work for what they put in, then, you know, they're out. So I found that weird. So, but I had to clarify that. But yeah, man, what do you think about the categories and stuff so far?
Man, it was dope, and it's always cool to see people recognize people. So kind of the format you put it in. Me personally, I didn't want to, like, vote myself in, and you know, appreciate the love from a lot of my peers. You know, nominating me for categories. You know, I feel like that's the type of stuff you got to get chosen for. Like, somebody else has to pick you. Yeah. Now, like, it's cool to nominate yourself, bro, because always you got to be your biggest fan and, you know, put yourself in the conversation. But it's even doper just to get that recognition from, like, your peers. So it was dope, man. I'm in kind of few categories, so
yeah,
it's dope, man. I just like being involved, and I like, at the end of the day, it's all love and just more recognition and, you know, more eyes on the shit. But either way it goes, win or lose, it's just dope being a part of it.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, kind of going back, I know you mentioned, you know, I guess you feel like Brownsville should be group, you know, of the year. Is there somebody you feel like deserves some of these categories?
Man, well, you gotta tell me the categories, bro. It's easier that way.
I mean, we can go through a couple of them. So, like, I guess if you say male rapper of the year, who would you think?
It's gotta be me, bro.
It's gotta be you.
It's gotta be me, bro.
I gotta make sure change it.
I'll let somebody else get lyricist of the year, bro. Yeah. I got a male rapper just because I feel like a rapper, like, the term rapper just embodies so much more than lyricist. You know, it's part of the flow, it's part of the characters, the delivery, the way you package it, like how you presented it and what you're doing with it. Are you packing out shows? Are you selling your merch? Are you still dropping? Are you still fucking getting busy on every track? Are you creating the argument of like, man, who went hard on the track? Man, I think Chop got it. I think he got it. So me personally, like I don't even, in my own opinion, I probably ain't the most lyricist ever, but as far as like rapper and fucking putting in the most work is me, bro. I embody the whole thing, bro. It's all one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gotta be me.
So then let me ask you this. So, cause I'm not done as of right now. It being 11:52 p.m. I have not finished putting all the categories like I said I was. So before I go to bed tonight, all of them will be done, and there is gonna be the very last category, which is gonna be Latinx hip hop artist of the year. Now tell me this. Is that one you would want to go for? Because I don't know how you feel. I know there's always an argument where there's some rappers, they say, I'm not a rapper, I'm an artist.
Man, I still think. I mean, that's more based on you and your personal decision, bro. Like when it's your stamp, so it's like, who are you giving your stamp of approval to? Who are you? To me, that's not even something that you should vote on. You know, like when they have the Grammys.
Yeah, where it's like decade or something.
Yeah, but it don't necessarily have to be surrounded about the fact about somebody been in the game so long. It's just like who's been a vocal point of your brand this year, you know?
So it's funny you say that. So what I've been thinking, because last year Misery was the one that won, and that was off voting. And so this year, what I was thinking about doing is pretty much what you were saying. I was gonna put on there. You have to nominate yourself, and that will be an automatic nominee. And I will choose out of all the, I would choose that one artist. It would just be me. Yeah. I would make that choice. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple people I got my eyes on, but I don't know if they'll, participate.
Yeah, so. I mean, but I think it's at the end of the day, it falls on you, man.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't want, I don't want it to be, we had an incident last year. Well, I think it was an incident where, I put, people put in the comments they wanted this so and so artist, and they ended up being one of the nominees, and they ended up winning, and they didn't even. I'm 100% sure they have no idea that they won, no nothing like that.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. So now this year I'm gonna have to go around. If say for example, how you said, you didn't want to say yourself, but everybody else said for you.
Yeah.
So I mean, for you I already know, but for another artist, I'm gonna have to go to like, okay, somebody put Vel 9. Yeah. So now I feel like I gotta go up to Vel 9 and say, hey, you've been, somebody wanted you to be nominated. If you're interested, you can be a nominee. If not, then, no big deal.
Yeah, I mean, somebody like a Vel 9 might be harder to reach. So I guess, like, it's just up to you at the end of the day. Like, if they just don't reach back, you can still put them. It just depends on how you want the basis to be.
Yeah, if they don't answer me back, well then I'm gonna leave it as it is, and fuck it. They can open the message a year from now and be like, oh yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Like some people put OT, and I know.
Yeah, I mean some people are larger than life, and this is not exactly the kind of realm they're even worried about. So I understand. You got to make sense, and same thing with Vel. Like this probably isn't on her radar, but if she's willing to participate, I mean, that's all based on how you want to go about it. Yeah. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's the Latinx hip-hop war. So, yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, so, well, that's how I'm going to go about it. If I don't get an answer, then, it is what it is, and, on to the next one. So, but it all depends. I still got to go all down those lists. So, like I tell everybody, the last days, the deadline is December the 5th. After that, that's it. It's closed. I have a whole month to basically decide, who deserves to be nominated, and then we'll take it further on. So we'll make things interesting this year.
10-4, sure, I'll be there.
Yeah, so it'll be yeah, I'm excited. So, shit. Anyways, besides yourself, is there anybody that stuck out to you this year? Not necessarily just in Houston, but anywhere else.
Man, to me, in my opinion, as a listener, DFD Baby Lee got album of the year, and to me, this lyricist of the year. Just because the way he puts it together, to me, it's like really paints a picture. Like I could see it. It's a real. It's probably the greatest storyteller, right now. What else you had? What other categories you had? EP of the year.
EP of the year. I mean, I don't know how many EPs you're. I could tell you.
Frankie had some dope ones.
Oh, Frankie! I almost forgot him because
he had 2 EPs.
The first 2 people that came to mind right now were just Slim and Jack.
Slim had a dope ass EP too. So that one's gonna be hard because even Vegas shit is probably considered a EP.
I thought that was an album. Oh, I'll have to look back.
I mean, it depends on what you categorized it.
Well, all I'm gonna say is because I know there are some artists that are like, their Apple Music or Spotify will label it as an album, but then the artist comes out, it's an EP, it's an EP. So I don't know. I'm gonna go based off whatever Apple or Spotify say. So if they say it's an album, it's an album.
For sure.
So, but yeah, back to it. Anybody else?
I mean, album of the year is between Undertaker vs. Kane and DFD Baby Lee's project From the Cradle to the Table. Lyricist of the year.
Oh, and I don't know if you saw. I thought I'd try this one out. OG of the year. Basically, an artist who's been doing.
I didn't see that one. You posted that?
Yeah, so it's basically an artist who's probably been doing it 15 plus years, but
it gotta be
active.
Vega, bro. Chicano Vega, bro. Yeah. What's going on, bro? Should have been on the list. Now you should be OG, bro. What are we talking about here, bro?
OG Films commented on it, saying something about it. You talking about me? Or I don't know what exactly he said.
OG of the year.
Yeah.
Did you have videographer of the year?
Haven't yet. So, like I said, before I go to sleep, all of them will be done.
Oh, okay.
All of them will be up. So.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Young Elder. Shout out OG Films, bro. Super dope guys. Super dope videographers.
Yeah. No, for sure. Shit, but yeah, so nobody. Well, you haven't mentioned Tillo. What are your thoughts on
his
Tillo?
EP don't count though, huh?
His EP from 20 the.
Well, look, song of the year. Wow, it's up there just because.
Shit. I feel like I should just make that. I'm like, wow.
I think Tillo got that song of the year, and I think he got Trap Song of the Year. Mm-hmm. And then it's not even just set on one. It could be Blackout. It could be Slide Part 2. Like, he's got a couple. Him and fucking Apollo got Conoco. So it could be Tillo in certain ways, man. I'm not going to lie. Victim of Lies was super cool. But, man, I like Tillo on some trap shit, though.
Yeah. Well,
he gives me the energy.
He had the You're Not Entertained, so that's the EP that would be
That's
counted.
The one that would be counted. Well, yeah. Wild, for sure.
Yeah, with the Wild. And man, what else?
That was a cool video too.
Wow.
The What's Poppin'.
What's Poppin'? Oh, the mic where you got the mic drop.
Yeah, he's got everybody around him.
Yeah, that was clean. Shoot, that performance.
Damn, I'm gonna have to think about that best video one because there was a lot of good videos.
Well, see, what I'm aiming for, I'm gonna see who comes in because. There are some people like...
Because I wouldn't even try to get that one because all my videos were simple. I'd be running guns. So I wouldn't even I would like to sit there and watch and really see who shit was thought out.
Now, see, there's only one artist, I'm not going to lie to you, that comes to mind immediately who I feel like always has great... Not only are the visuals great, but it's creative. He gets creative with it. I don't know if you're familiar with Victor Mariachi.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Man, he does really good. His videos. I have a goal to get to that level, bro, but I'm just trying to figure some shit out. But there's a lot of now that I think about it, there's a lot of good songs, man. Like Overcame That by Jack Frost is a fucking great song. The South Did It by Frankie is a great song. Baby Lee, Rich Off Crack. Skyline. But see, how are you gonna do this? Because where did it cut off last year?
It cuts up. So it's from December of 2022 all the way until November of 2023. So because last year I didn't really have anybody come in from December.
But Skyline dropped as a single, so did it go for last year?
Do you remember when?
I don't remember, but I feel like I remember it being nominated, unless I'm tripping. Maybe not. I mean, it would still count both ways because it dropped. But that's a heck of a song to me too.
We'll see. I got, like I said, I have some homework to do and go back into it.
And Amazing Lopez.
Oh, female?
They're the hardest females I've seen working this year. At least on my radar. Producer, anybody I fucked with. Because we made magic.
Yeah.
Costa the Man. Bad Child.
Shit, hell yeah. There was Duo of the Year, Group of the Year. Oh, we already talked about Group of the Year.
Yeah, I know, bro. Me and Acosta, Vader Time, and Undertaker vs. Kane, bro.
Shit. I haven't seen your name on the list.
Hey, come on. Hey.
Flex one time.
Flex. But shit, man. Let's see what else, man. I guess that's anything anybody else you can think of.
Man, nah. As far as the categories go, not really, man. Well, shout out to all the podcasts I fuck with. J Bass, TDM, Road Dogs, Pouring Up Talking Shit. That really could go to anybody, man. They all make great content, especially in the fields that they try to go in.
Yeah.
It's always a blast at Pouring Up Talking Shit. And then J Bass is kind of breaking down the history.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, for sure. Those are
and then TDM is like you're talking to your Theo.
Yeah.
So it's all got a different mood, but it's all, all those people genuinely support us. So it's always dope.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Shit, man, let me see I'm trying to think what else I had for you. Well, shoot, man, you want to talk about, I don't know if you can talk about, I guess, what you working on for this upcoming year.
Man, to be honest, bro.
Any goals specific? If you like.
Really, man, I'm going to end off the year with a bang, and I'm dropping some. I'm still not going to release the details about that till you see it, but when you see it, you'll see it. I'm going to end off the year right, and I already got a bunch of stuff, like, in the works that, I got a couple more collaborations with the organized crime guys. I got some going with Spaceman Apollo, KP, Chicano Vega, Baby Lee, AB, Slim, so... The collaborations in the community, and then just the straight spitter shit and making good solid music, and even hit you with a little something you probably not expecting. So it's all in the works, man. More shit with legit noise, fucking QPM, and just building and making good music, dog. I'ma always have something in the tuck, so this once a month ain't gonna be hard.
Yeah, shit, man, that's what's up. I'm ready to hear Chop 2024. Shit, any I don't know if you want to mention shows or where are you going live fluid? You going live fluid?
The next one I'll be at. The next one is in March, and then we have some in January, but still not announced. So
okay.
You'll know when you know.
You know when you know. Shit, man, that's what's up, man. Let me see. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we broke that down pretty fast.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, for sure. I get to the point.
But yeah, man, I guess that's really it. And like I said, I wanted to talk about your year, who stuck out to you this year, and a little bit about the award show. And man, that's it. Unless you got something else to say, you're more than welcome.
Man, no, that's it, man. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting me, the music, the merch, just listening or just commenting, coming out to the shows. Appreciate you. I got much more in store. Pretty reachable person, man. So if you just want to holler at me or you want to work, just let me know.
Sir, thank you.